Hello everyone, this is Amy with Campbell Creations, and today we are going to be making 3 bracelets. These are all single strand bracelets. They're all very simple, but I just like them a lot. These 2 bracelets here, I was trying to decide because originally I was going to do a video with 2 single strand bracelets, but I couldn't decide between these 2, but I didn't want to just do these 2. So I thought, you don't have to decide, Amy. Make them all. Make them all. Make yourself happy. So that's what I'm doing. I hope it makes you happy too. So we're going to set a couple of these aside. Okay, so we are going to start with this pretty little blue and white bracelet and these out of the way. I'm using one of the oversized clam or lobster clasps. I received these oversized clasps on the Claim It Live bead sale through Thunder Horse Descendant, and those are on Monday mornings. So I have many of those in different finishes and types of metal. I really like them. Okay, I have a couple jump rings, and for my connecting ring here for my lobster clasp, I could have used one of my textured ones, but I just wanted the simplicity of this all to kind of just flow throughout. I'm also going to be using some stainless steel little spacer beads. I get these at Amazon. I really, really like them. They don't tarnish, of course, they're stainless steel. So I will link that below. And I'm going to be using, for this bracelet, Bead Along 7 strand in satin silver. So we'll get started here. What did I do with my bead bug? Here he is. So we will bead bug this and we will get started. With this one, I figured it would go really well with that Shells by the Seashore necklace. I thought this would be good with it. I'm just going to be doing that spacer bead. I'm going to do 3 of these 6mm white lava beads. I'm going to follow that up with another spacer. And then I'm going to use some of my 6mm flower Amazonite, one of the blue quartz that came in June's Bargain Bead Box, and then another one of these flower Amazonite, and then a spacer. So that's what this bracelet is going to be. And again, very simple, but I think it's going to feel elegant. It's going to go really well with that necklace. It's going to stack really well, and it just feels kind of dainty, elegant, cute. I like it. So I hope everyone's had a good week. It is Saturday morning. It's been a long week for me, but a good week. The first travel trip of the season is always the hardest on me. It's usually the first trip is the longest, and that is the case this year. It's the longest, kind of most demanding, but it'll be all right. I will have 6 of those trips plus vacation, and they span from the end of June to the 1st of September. So it's quite a bit of travel. But it's only during the summer. Okay, again, simple here. I'm such a fan of the baby blues with white like this, and then you add silver into it. I just really like it. A lot of those lighter colors go well with white, but I've always liked light blue with white. There's our last one. Now let's check and make sure we have all of our pieces going. Okay, and why this is also so important to check is because this is the second time I'm recording this, because I missed that little guy on the first one. So that's okay. Easy to fix, right? So we're going to finish this up. I'm going to put my clamshell connector on. And I might want some crimp tubes, so let's get some. Doesn't matter which color you use. It's going to be covered up by that clamshell connector. So just grab one up, first one available. Then we'll put one of those on there. We'll keep him up at the top. And we will close him off. There we go. We'll make sure he's good and cinched. We'll add our other little clamshell and our crimp tube. All right, so let's roll this up, make sure we've got plenty of movement in the bracelet. But then I want to give a final tug, like a good tug, to make sure that there isn't too much gapping going on. So we want movement, no gaps allowed. And just pinch him off real good. Trim that up. Then we'll close off. Where are you going there, guy? You see him keep turning on me? He's like, no, I don't want to be closed. There you go. Just be patient with them. All right. So let's get our extra little spacer beads picked up here. And we'll close them up. I'm really excited about a couple of the designs that I'm almost decided on so that I can do the tutorials. I want to mix them up good with different things, different types of things. But at the same time, you guys know how it is. When something pops into your head, you kind of can't let it go. It's there for a reason. We're creative like that, so sometimes you gotta go with it. It's never a bad thing. Never a bad thing. Okay, we'll close him up. And oh, so pretty. And easy. Easy, easy, easy. So nice. Okay, we'll set him aside. We will zoom out and we will bring out the other one. Let's do this one with the Aqua Marine. So I'm going to use one of the turtles from the bead box. I have one of our oversized lobster claw clasps, again from Thunder Horse Descendant. I'm going to use one of the round parts of the toggle that came in June's Bargain Bead Box, but I'm only using this part to connect with. Don't those go so good together? Here. See the little speckling that's on there? It goes really good with that, I think. So we'll be doing that. And then let's dump these out. I have a couple oval jump rings. I have my clamshell connectors. I do have some little spacer beads and antique bronze that I'm going to be using for the ends and around our little turtle. And then I received this Aqua Marine, these chips, as well as these little beads, and oh, I just love these. I cannot find them anywhere. I have no idea where this person had gotten them. They feel like they are wooden, right? And they have that little hole through them, but some of them are little triangles, some of them are a little thicker rectangles, some are thinner. I really like them, and they go really good as combination here. So with this, I'm going to be using, let's see here, I'm going to be using Flexrite 21 strand from Beadsmith and clear. And again, I have about a 7-inch piece that I've cut here, but we won't be using all of it. So let's get our bead bug on the end and we'll get started here. I just love these natural chips, these natural stone chips. I always have. Sometimes I've struggled in the past with, you know, how for sure do I want to, you know, use them. But really, they can go in anything. They can be mixed with round beads, they can be mixed with crystals, they can be mixed with wooden heishi beads. They're pretty versatile. They're pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to start out. I'm going to do 5 of these, and then we'll do 3 of our wooden beads. And so often I end up just putting them in my palm and pinching them out. It's easier than going down on the bead mat because I can kind of turn my hand to find that angle. Because with these chips, there's always the angles that hole goes in. Not always, but so often that hole's in an angle. So I'm doing 5 of those, and then I'm doing 3 of these. And I was thinking, you know, a bigger one of the smaller ones, and one of the bigger ones. And then we'll just do 5 more of these. Aventurine is so cool. It is just so cool. We'll be using this Aventurine, and we'll be using some Aqua Marine chips. So, yeah, I like that. So what I think I'm going to do, I think I just want 1 of these. And then I'm going to do one of my little spacer beads, my turtle, and I really like using little spacer beads on either side of these turtles because they snuggle in so well. See there how this one goes right between those 2 back feet, those back fins. It just fits in there really nicely. Yes, I do like with just 1 there like that. I do like that. So we'll do 1 on this side, and then we'll do our 3. And then we'll do our 5. There we go. Very good. And then we'll just do 3 more of these. And then we'll end it out with some more Aventurine here. Pretty stuff. There we go. I like that. And then our last little spacer bead. Oh, one of my Aventurine was running away. And just to verify here, I need this to be a little short on me. Yeah, because we're going to have that big lobster clasp on there. And we are looking at, for this, yeah, that would be right, because we're currently at about 5.5, so this may be a little bit loose on me. But again, like I said, I'm going to be stacking. So we'll just close this up, finish it off. These crimp tubes are copper, but they'll be all right. They'll go okay. And actually, it doesn't matter. What am I thinking? I'm using clamshell connector, so it won't matter, right? All right. So let's put our clamshell on, and our little crimp tube guy. Keep him up at the top. We'll squish him down real good. Bring up our clamshell, close it off. There we go. And then we'll do our other clamshell. Oh, and our crimp. Luckily that bounced off my hand. That could have been something. Okay, give it a good pull. Make sure it's tight, but I've already wrapped it up in my hand, so we know it's going to have its movement. We'll close him off. Pinch him. There we go. Looking good. I really like those colors together. A lot. Alright, so let's take our hefty pliers out of the way. Let's use our dainty ones. I love these little red pliers, and they're not expensive at all. I'll find them and link them. Amy, I'll find them and link them. Now, I'll tell you though, so the original pair that I've had for quite some time that I always use is these, and you see how the bend is at the tip. And the thing is, they fit in my hand real nice. I have little hands, and they're just easy to use. These are the new ones that I just got, and you see the difference in the tip here. But with these, I was making a tutorial yesterday morning, and I had just gotten these. They were actually delivered whenever I was gone on my trip. And I didn't think about wiping off the handles, but I started using it in the tutorial yesterday and realized my palm was turning orange. I had orange stripes, so I had to go and wash my hands, and I had to wash these really well. So I did not have that issue with these. So I don't know if these, because it was so hot, if maybe they were setting outside before my husband had brought them in. I don't know, but that was crazy. I looked down through the viewfinder of my camera, and I was like, do I have orange stripes on my hand? I do have orange stripes on my hand. But I do like those little these little pliers. Okay, give it a little work hard in there. And voila, our second bracelet. So cute. I love it. Okay, number 2 can hang out with number 1. And let's bring out number 3. Okay, so with this, I'm going to use some Aqua Marine, and then these discs. These I recently received from Amazon. So when I had made the other tutorials that had like my little triple strand, beachy turtle bracelet and the wire wrap pendant, I was using spacers. Actually, what was I using? I was using these spacers here, and I cannot find them anywhere. I've had these forever. And everyone was asking, where did you get those Heishi? I was saying spacers, sorry. Where did you get those Heishi disc beads? And in trying to search and find them, I found these, and these are gemstone Heishi beads, and they come in all sorts of colors on Amazon, and they are 6mm, and with their little speckles that's in them. These are what I was telling people that was asking in comments. I had sent the link for these saying, hey, I'm going to be ordering these as well. I think they may have worked out better in that necklace and that bracelet than what I had used, and so I get to use them today. I'm excited about that. And then I have my Aqua Marine. I'm so happy about this. I received this Aqua Marine as well as the Aventurine from a Bead Haul, and I love these with all the variation that's in them. And when I received 2 strands, huge strands. One of the strands I haven't opened, so like huge. I can't even fit it all in here. Huge strands of this Aqua Marine. Oh, I hope the camera is picking up that shine. Love them. I just love them. So we're using those. I'm going to use my last my last turtle from this month's box. Here's another one of my chips. And then we are going to toggle clasp this with this toggle clasp. I got this from BBBox Bargain's website. It is one-sided, so the other side is just plain, but it's real like bumpy and raised. They're really cool, and this toggle bar is a good one for a bracelet. For bracelets, if I'm going to use a toggle, it better be one that is definite in size as far as the bar versus the ring of the toggle. That way we don't lose any bracelets. We don't want to do that, but I love toggles for them. It's the one way I can actually put on my own bracelet is with the toggle. And actually, that's the primary reason why I started using the toggle ones, is I could close them, and then I just started really loving the look of them. So here's how we're going to go with this. Let's first bring out, I have not cut yet, but I'm going to use Flexrite 21 clear on this from Beadsmith, and I'm going to again do about 7 inches. I'm going to eyeball this. I've had to cut my size bracelet so many times for wire for it that I get pretty good at it. And I'll tell you, one thing I really like about this Beadsmith wire is the way you can hold on to that wire. It's a lot, I like it a lot better than these sleeves. So, I'm telling you, I think they've won me over. This I received with my magical crimper, and they've won me over. I love it. I really, really do. So we're going to clasp off the side of this. There we go. And here's how I want to do this. So I'm going to start off with my little antique bronze spacer bead. I think I wanted to start off with our Heishi beads. So I'm also going to be using these little antique bronze spacer discs. These are also on BeadBox Bargain's website, and we did get them in a box, one of the past boxes as well. And then I'm going to do 3 of these heishis with another one of those spacer discs there. And then we're going to put on, I believe I'm going to do the same here, and we're doing 5. So I'm going to stick with the 5 and 3. I like 5 and 3 in my designs. If I can get it on there. There we go. These are a little bit heavier than the Aqua Marine. Where's the hole in that guy? There he is. Three, 4, and 5. Okay, and then we'll do another disc spacer, 3 of these. Another one of these disc spacers. And I don't know, I think I like what I did with this other bracelet, putting just 1 there. So I might do that again. That wasn't planned, but I'm sure happy that it happened. So let's do that, because we're going to have the same sequence on the other side. So let's see if I can get 2 that's somewhat a little bit similar in size. Here we go. So I'll do 1 of these, and then I like these little spacers with the turtle. Another on that side. Okay, and then we'll just go back down our sequence. So disc spacer, heishi, disc spacer, do 5 of these, and I didn't want to overload with these because these are heavier than a lot of the other gemstone chips that I've worked with. So and 1 more. Let's do this little guy. Okay, I like. Let's come back in here and we'll do our last 3 for gemstone heishis. And then this last one, and our spacer. Deal. So you see, what I was looking for was similar between these 2. I just couldn't decide which one I wanted to do, and initially I was like, I don't want to do both because they're so similar in design, but I really like them both, so exactly what I did. So let's get, it doesn't matter which crimps we get, established that earlier with my silliness. So we'll get a couple of these out. And we'll close her off. These are so cute. This one up here would go really well with that shells by the seashore necklace. So I'll probably wear those together. Get him closed really good. wind him up, and then we'll close him off. Real good pinches. Don't forget down there at the very bottom that kind of nestles into that little divot at the bottom of the clamshell connector. You want to make sure you get him pinched down there too. So we'll close him up. He went a little wonky on me, didn't he? Maybe I was in too big of a hurry and I did that. That's all right, we fixed it, right? So we'll set this stuff to the side. And I have my trusty old ovals. I am so excited for this next Bargain Bead Box. It's making me crazy this time. Now that I started this YouTube channel and, you know, posting, it just makes me that much more excited to get the box so I can share it with you guys and share ideas and my take on designing with it. Happy stuff. Happy stuff. I cannot wait. Okay, we'll close him up really good. And this is our next bracelet, our last bracelet. He's cool. Cool, cool, cool. So I think this guy may be a little big on me, but we shall see. But I'm so happy you guys were here with me today. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up for it. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. And if you hit that bell notification, then you'll know anytime I have new uploads. I am so happy that you were here with me today. I appreciate you beading with me and can't wait to talk with you again. And until next time, bye.